Hey everybody, I'm Logan Alec. I'm a CPA. I own Choice Tax Relief, where one of the things we do is help folks who have multiple years of unfiled tax returns. We help them get back into tax compliance. For many of these folks, the IRS has filed what's called an SFR, a substitute for return for them, in which the IRS basically filed their tax return for them without giving them any of the deductions and credits they would get if they filed their own return, resulting in a largely overstated tax liability. Valerie has a question today. What if the IRS has filed more than 6 years of SFRs? Let's say they filed SFRs for the last 15 years. If that's the case, Valerie, that's crazy. That's a huge case. The IRS is really up that person's butt, and you got to deal with it. And they got to start filing, and they got to get into a resolution for their tax because they're clearly in the IRS's crosshairs. Valerie, you're asking, can you see the SFRs on your IRS account, the ID.me, IRS account? The answer is no. You will be able to see the assessment though on the account transcript. It'll say, code 150, substitute for return prepared by IRS down in the transcript codes. That way you know that there was an SFR prepared for that year. And at the upper half of the account transcript, you'll obviously see the assessed balance up there based on the IRS's SFR. And you're saying that you requested the SFRs but haven't heard back. Okay, so I don't know how you requested them. Now they would have kind of come in the mail. It would be kind of like essentially an audit report with the IRS's changes on the, 4549, I think. You should, if you never received that, or this individual never received that, I'll tell you what we do for our clients. We do a FOIA request to request the actual SFR filing, so we can see how the IRS actually prepared that SFR return. This is especially helpful to us if the year in question is beyond the 10 years for which we can obtain wage and income transcripts for the taxpayer, right? And we can base a lot of how we file on the IRS's SFR file. But in order to obtain that, we have to do a FOIA request, a Freedom of Information Act request online, and it generally does take some time. So Valerie, that's what I would say, because if this is going back 15 years, then you're clearly beyond that 10-year window to obtain wage and income transcripts. Next best thing is to see what the IRS had on file when they prepared that SFR for you. In order to do that for our clients, we do use a FOIA. Anyway, folks, thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Valerie, for the question. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I'm Logan Alec. I own Choice Tax Relief. We help folks who owe the IRS at least $10,000 in back taxes, or who have multiple years of unfiled tax returns. If that sounds like you qualify for a free consultation. Give us a call, 866-8000-TAX. That's 866-8000-829. Or go to choicetaxrelief.com, fill out the form on the website, and we will reach out to you. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. See you in the next video.